I'll do today's reading from the Golden Present, May 23rd. You are spirit. Your true personality is happiness, it is peace and love. The minute you forget that, you start to look for these things to come from outside. Unfortunately, that has happened even from the very beginning. When God made Adam, he told him, Adam, I have created you in my own image. That means you are me, I am you. There is no difference at all. Have you ever seen me unhappy? No. In the same way, you are never unhappy. You are happiness personified. Have you ever seen me hungry, thirsty? No. In the same way, you are never hungry or thirsty because you are spirit. Hunger and thirst are physical phenomena. The body has that experience. You are not the body. You are not even the mind. You are the spirit. You are happiness, and you can always retain your happiness if you don't forget that. Yeah, this is a beautiful passage that there's many times in a lot of spiritual teachings, they say, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, immortal self am I. And I used to challenge that. I'm like, but we are a body. We do have a mind. Why are we saying we're not the body, we're not the mind, immortal self am I? And what I've learned over the years with these teachings is what he's saying in here is that we need to learn how to identify more directly with the spirit aspect of ourself. And I often like to call it the changeless part of ourselves. And what we tend to do, and like he said, from the very beginning of time, is we identify with the changing part of ourself. The body's changing, it's aging, things are shifting, we have illness. Hi, An, good to see you. I like your little toy. We're a young body, then we become an old body, then we become an older body, and we think that that's all there is. We identify with the mind. We have fluctuations of thoughts and feelings, and we start to identify with that. You know, I had an experience yesterday where I started to feel that it's almost like this limitation of the self. And then I was able to quickly remind myself, that's right, that's one aspect of who I am, and I need to understand how to experience that and let that flow, not let it get blocked, because ultimately there's a higher resource that I can tap into. But if we don't learn how to tap into that higher resource, we'll constantly depend on the body and we'll constantly depend on the mind to be the thing that determines how we're doing. Am I doing well? I don't know, let me check my body. Am I doing well? I don't know, let me check my thoughts. And that is always going to fluctuate, and then we become lost in our moods and emotions. And I feel like I'm witnessing that with people in my life. I'm witnessing that with my mother, with my brother, with my father. And I'm really getting to see this identification with the body or the mind. And it's creating so much stress, because it's hard to know how to know there's anything else if you're not daily building a relationship with something greater than that. Our whole world, I think, markets and makes money off of the relying on the fact that we will all think that we're just the body and we're just the mind. We've got ways to change the way the body looks and change the way that we feel using medications and using all these things that aren't really tapping into the true source. Now, I'm not putting any of that down. I think the fact is, yes, we have a body and we have a mind, and we got to take care of it. So sometimes there are things we need to do that, whether it's medication or whether it's taking a bath or brushing our teeth or eating food. You know, when he's saying, you're never hungry or you're never thirsty. He's like, well, the body, this phenomena that we actually have, this vehicle, we do need to take care of it. And that's what our Hatha yoga practice is. It recognizes, well, yes, we do have a body and we need to do our best to take care of it. But there's something else that we're also learning to build a relationship with. And that's up to each and every person to figure out what that is, you know. That becomes the journey really of yoga, and why yoga ultimately leads to our meditative practice. It's not leading to getting your leg behind your head. It leads to a meditative practice that helps you recognize there's more. So that's sums up a lot of the teachings in a way, that we are the spirit. All right, so let's go ahead and let the eyes close. And find that way to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to go ahead and put mute here. Okay. Let the face muscles relax. Feel the shoulders find that just right position. Feel how every inhale helps to lengthen the body without straining or becoming stiff. Maintaining that, and each exhale helps you soften into that experience and let you ground and center. So we allow the body to find its most comfortable position, so we can now shift our focus to breath. So this is our way of connecting in with prana and life force energy. So we start even here to shift to a subtle awareness of who we are. Let's exhale the air. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. One more time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. And return to regular breathing. And next, as we usually do, we chant Om 3 times. This is the primordial sound, the original vibration of energy. And so we move even to the more subtle awareness that there's something from which all things have come from. Our best way to describe that is the Om. Inhale. Om.